Okay, trappers, if you're interested in any of the baits or lures that I use on my line that we produce, you can reach out to us, message us, or email, and we'll get you set up. We've got the 4 and 8 ounce beaver caster lure, the gallon and quart malicious DP coon bait, and the 4 and 8 ounce caster lure for bobcats. It's got 2 other ingredients in it that entice the bobcats. We'll get you set up. Last thing, we'd like to ask that if you watch our videos, you like them, please subscribe, give them the old thumbs up, and share them with a friend, whether he traps or not. Share them. We appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
All right, trappers. Check day number 2 on this new line here. Filmed this yesterday, I believe. We had the bucket here, had the coon up there, nice big old coon. Well, guess what we got today? So far, we've nailed a few possums and another coon or two, and we got another coon today. But check this out. This guy's kind of unique looking. Good cinnamon color on him. Yeah, pretty good size. Nice cinnamon coon. We have to take him home with us. Anyway, we'll get the set remade and hopefully get on to bigger, better things. All right, guys, we're at the second farm of the day. First bucket of the day. All nice and tilted over. Seeing it coming across the field. Got a long stretch of riverbank here. This actually last year down there in the snow is where I had the cat come up to the bucket, but it was covered in snow. He didn't step in the right place. And then back in the corner, we ended up catching him. Well, today we have one right here. He looks like a gooder. Yeah, he's not liking it. Pretty good sized cat. Back foot caught, which is a rarity. The vast majority of them are front foot caught. Can't count on one hand how many are caught by the back foot, but we'll take him any way we get him. Just a nice ditch flowing down through here. They're always going to be working these banks. All right, we'll get him taken care of. Set remade and on down the line. Good morning, trappers. Check day 3. On this line, just got a ditch running along. Feeds timber down there. Comes out of a big block of timber there, so a very good place for a bobcat. But it's definitely a good place for a big old boar coon. Pretty good sized old boy. Kind of that yellow look to him. Not what the fur market wants even on a big one, but hey, it's a catch. But we'll get him remade. Get on around the line, see if we got something a little better. All right, trappers. Just across the ditch from where we had that coon. We had a couple sets in there, come back across. Got a nice crossing here in this here timber. My flag's down. My bucket's out of place by about a foot. And if you look around, you'll see a little kitty cat hiding in the weeds. Haven't looked at him yet. Don't know what he is. Caught very good in that number 3. Got the full paw in there. He's not going nowhere. All right, we'll get him out of there, get it remade, and get on down the line. All right, trapper, we're down here trying to get us a beaver. Got a little feed pile right up there. Behind Mrs. Trapper, there's a little bitty dam. It looked like at one time it was a lot bigger. We had about a 2-inch rain. They say I wasn't here, but first of December, they could push it away. I was sitting there 2 days ago. It was set off yesterday. But come up here today, we got a little flat tail here. Not what I was expecting at all. For no more sign this here. That's a year-old one. That was from this year for sure. A little bit of sign, not much cutting around. I was expecting something a little bigger. One big old boar or maybe a pair of 2-year-olds. But got another set on the corner over there. We'll check it here in a minute after I get this one remade. Again, this is just a simple channel set. They're coming right through here. There's actually a log right underneath there. They're swimming under. I got my trap on this side of the log to put a little bit over the top of it, but about as simple as you can get. Good morning, trappers. 5th check day, I believe. Yesterday was a washout. Got like, I don't know, 3/4 inch of rain. Didn't have anything really worth filming. Coons, possums, and whatnot. Starting the day off about like it was yesterday. This is where we had the old cinnamon coon up there on the bank. Well, today we have a possum and a bucket. I was going to put out some coyote sets today or tomorrow when it dried up, but I've been seeing this all over the place. I don't know if that's going to come through, but dog is apparently down here messing with the old possum. But I don't know why it is, but there's dogs running all over this place. Chance of catching them in a bucket cubby, yes. Better chance up there in the flats, coyote set. So I probably will skip it. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get him out of here. Going down the line. Down here on my beautiful beaver otter slough. Got to set underneath that log there. Let me tell you, it's middle of January. Ice is a little off. 3/4 inch rain yesterday. 60 degrees yesterday. Average high is 34. You know it's too dang warm when you catch a freaking turtle in January. That is the slickest shelled snapper I've seen. He's still alive, still good. We'll get him out of there. Send him on down the line somewhere. I don't know. Take him with a buggy and drop him off somewhere. Anyway, get him out of there, get it remade for an eye. All right. Been one of them days again. So many of them. It's been some horrible trapping weather this year as far as keeping things moving that we want to be moving. Started the morning off with a possum. I've had lots more, several coon, nothing of worthwhile. I'm on the very last set, on the very last farm, and we're going to end it, if he comes through there, with another possum. Started with a possum, ending with a possum. Now I do have 2 330 sets over in the creek for a beaver otter. Hopefully they'll produce something, but as far as land sets go, last one, and it's a possum. All right, what a difference a day makes, right? Snowed last night, like to see it. Just put a caster mount in there. That's where I caught the beaver the other day. That little dive under has been set off the last 2 days, probably rats. Got a dam set over there, nothing. But coming up here, look at that. Tells you what you're missing. Big old Tom Kitty. I mean, he's a big old boy. I already stepped past him to see where he's going. I went to see where he came from. Jumped across there. That fence right there's the neighbors. I've got a set. Can't see it, but it's over there by them weeds. This side of that gate, which is the property line. This old boy come up through there somewhere. I don't know how you aren't sneaking down along the ditch, but he was. I thought maybe he come from up there, but I couldn't find any tracks. Anyway, snow will tell you what you're missing. Hopefully we hooked up with him somewhere. We'll go find out. All right, trappers. Getting windy. Front's coming through. Got my OG set here. It's been here for years and years. And it connected with a big old fat coon. Not a very good looking one, but he's a big old dude. Anyway, this would normally been laying there like that with backed up that tree and some sticks behind it to keep him from working the back. And we'll get it set back and head on down the line before this weather sets in. Nice little timber cut going down through here. Several ditches coming together. Got a low trail and a higher trail. Put bucket here, one up higher. One up higher, don't look like it's been messed with, but this one here, green one's totally turned around. It was backed up against that big tree. I was all excited coming across there from the four-wheeler thinking, I ain't seen a coon, I ain't seen a possum. It's usually a bobcat, except when you got a coon hiding behind a log. Another big old giant coon. Got that yellow tint to him though. Get a lot of that from late denning too. Anyway, I'll get this remade for this storm hits us. Freezing rain and all that crap. Anyway, get on down the line. All right, down along the creek here. Nice little edge. And guess what we got? Another big old coon. Yeah, no, he's even yellower than the other one. That there is actually one of my old sets, tube I use. I caught many cats in. Now I'm putting in a bucket down here instead of using that, so I don't have to block off the back. But yeah, to answer one of the guys' question, the bucket set is just a portable cubby. Go back to any old-time trapping books, or even now they say cubby for cats. Build them out of rocks, build them out of logs, you know, whatever. That is all that is. The bucket set is just a portable cubby. So anyway, I wanted to throw that out there for that guy to answer his question on that, what the actual principle of the bucket is. Instead of taking all these logs and leaning them against a tree, making a set, and then have him come along, or even get a cat, they tear it down, have to rebuild, tear it down, rebuild. I just roll my bucket back up there, make the set again, and go on. Anyway, we'll get him taken care of.